Have you ever been in a conversation with a younger woman and felt a spark, but second-guessed yourself? Maybe she lingered a bit longer than usual after the conversation ended, or she smiled in a way that felt more than just polite. For mature men aged 55 to 75, navigating the subtle world of age gap attraction can feel like stepping into uncharted territory. The fear of misreading signals or the thought of societal judgment often holds many back, leaving them to wonder, is she interested, or am I imagining things? The truth is, younger women often communicate interest in ways that are nuanced and easy to miss, especially if you're caught up in your own insecurities or overthinking her intentions. What if I told you that by learning to recognize a few key signs, you could move forward with clarity and confidence? Whether it's her body language, the way she leans in when you speak, or the personal questions she asks to get to know you better, these signals are often her way of encouraging you to take the lead. Stay with me as we break down these subtle but powerful signs, so you'll never have to second-guess her intentions again. Age gap relationships can be both intriguing and intimidating, especially for mature men who may feel out of practice or unsure about the rules of modern dating. If you're between 55 and 75, you've likely experienced the hesitation that comes with wondering whether a younger woman might genuinely be interested in you. Is she simply being friendly, or is there something more behind her words and actions? The good news is that age is not a barrier when it comes to meaningful connections. Younger women often admire qualities like emotional maturity, life experience, and confidence, traits that older men naturally bring to the table. But here's the key: understanding her signals and knowing when to take the lead is essential. In this video, we'll unpack the subtle ways younger women show interest and guide you on how to recognize, respond, and build a connection that's both respectful and exciting. John, a 62-year-old retired engineer, hadn't thought much about dating after his divorce 5 years ago. He spent most of his days enjoying hobbies, spending time with his grandkids, and catching up with old friends. Then, at a local art class he joined on a whim, he met Emily, a vibrant 32-year-old graphic designer. She was friendly and often sought his opinion on her sketches, saying she admired his thoughtful perspective. At first, John dismissed her interactions as polite curiosity. After all, why would someone so much younger take a genuine interest in him? But the signs were there, he just didn't see them. Emily always found reasons to sit near him, leaning in when they spoke and laughing at his dry jokes. She even remembered small details he'd shared about his favorite artists and once brought a book she thought he'd like, saying, "This reminded me of something you'd appreciate." Yet, John's insecurities kept him from reading between the lines. He chalked up her kindness to youthful enthusiasm and convinced himself she couldn't possibly be interested in someone his age. One evening after class, Emily lingered as the others left and asked if he wanted to grab a coffee. Hesitant but curious, John agreed. As they talked, she opened up about her admiration for his life experience, his calm demeanor, and the way he always seemed to notice details others overlooked. That's when it hit him: her interest wasn't superficial, it was rooted in genuine admiration for the person he was. John's story is one of many where a man's fear of misreading signals almost cost him a meaningful connection. It's a powerful reminder that understanding the subtle cues of interest can open the door to relationships that transcend age. Stay tuned to learn how you can avoid missing these moments. Recognizing when a younger woman is interested in you requires attentiveness and understanding the subtle ways she may communicate her feelings. These signs are often nuanced, but when you know what to look for, they become easier to identify. Let's dive into the key signals that can help you confidently gauge her interest. 1. Body language speaks volumes. One of the most telling signs is her body language. Does she lean in closer when you speak? Does she maintain prolonged eye contact, smiling warmly as you talk? These are clear indicators of engagement and interest. If she mirrors your movements, crossing her arms when you do or matching your posture, it's a subconscious way of building connection. Pay attention to how often she finds reasons to touch you, even lightly on the arm or shoulder. These gestures often indicate comfort and attraction. 2. She makes an effort to spend time with you. When a younger woman is interested, she'll go out of her way to create opportunities to be around you. This could mean lingering after a group event to talk, finding reasons to call or text, or suggesting plans that align with your interests. For instance, she might casually mention a movie or activity she knows you enjoy, hoping you'll take the lead and invite her along. Her consistency in seeking your company is a strong sign that she values your presence. 3. Genuine interest in your life experiences. Younger women often admire the wisdom and life stories of older men. If she's asking about your past, your passions, or your perspective on important matters, it's not just polite conversation. It's her way of showing she's intrigued by who you are. This kind of emotional investment goes beyond surface-level curiosity, signaling she values the depth and insight you bring to the table. 4. Subtle flirting and compliments. Flirting from a younger woman may not always be overt. Instead, she might tease you in a playful way or give you compliments that feel personal and genuine. For example, she may say, "I really admire how calm and collected you are," or "I wish more people had your sense of humor." These compliments reflect her admiration for traits she associates with your maturity and experience. 5. Vulnerability and emotional sharing. A strong signal of interest is when she opens up about her own life. If she's sharing her dreams, fears, or challenges with you, it's a sign she feels safe and connected. Vulnerability is often a precursor to deeper emotional bonds, and by inviting you into her inner world, she's showing that she values your perspective and trust. 6. She encourages you to take the lead. Perhaps the most telling sign is when she subtly encourages you to step forward. She might suggest activities, but leave the final decision to you, or express excitement about your ideas and plans. These moments are her way of signaling that she sees you as someone capable of guiding the dynamic, a trait she likely finds attractive and reassuring. By recognizing these signs and responding with confidence and respect, you can navigate the complexities of age gap relationships with clarity. Genuine interest is often shown in small, consistent ways. Pay attention, and you'll rarely go wrong. Age gap relationships often face societal scrutiny, with many people quick to judge the intentions or dynamics between partners of differing ages. For mature men aged 55 to 75, this pressure can create unnecessary hesitation, causing them to second-guess a younger woman's interest or feel self-conscious about pursuing a connection. Phrases like, "What will people think?" or "She's too young for me," often echo in their minds, reinforcing insecurities that may not even reflect the reality of the situation. Society tends to unfairly stereotype such relationships, ignoring the mutual respect, admiration, and shared values that often drive these connections. However, confidence is the key to breaking free from these constraints. It's essential to focus on the qualities that drew her to you in the first place: your wisdom, stability, and emotional maturity. A younger woman's interest is rarely about surface-level traits, but rather about the depth and security you bring to the table. Instead of internalizing external judgments, ground yourself in the trust and respect you've built with her. By approaching the relationship with authenticity and self-assuredness, you not only overcome societal stigma, but also foster a bond that stands strong against outside opinions, proving that meaningful connections transcend age. Age gap relationships thrive when built on mutual respect, genuine connection, and shared values. For mature men aged 55 to 75, recognizing the signs of a younger woman's interest is about being attentive, confident, and open to the possibilities that life presents. From her body language and consistent efforts to engage with you, to her admiration for your life experiences and subtle encouragement to take the lead, these signals often reveal a sincere desire to connect. It's important to trust your instincts and respond with authenticity, letting the relationship develop naturally. Remember, age is just a number when emotional compatibility and mutual respect are at the heart of a connection. If you've ever found yourself in a similar situation or have your own experiences to share, we'd love to hear about them in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content on life, relationships, and personal growth.